Joining us with the business news now is Adam McGuire.
Thanks, Rachel. Dogpatch Labs is relaunching its programme of supports, workshops and mentorships for startups on an all-island basis. First Fridays will begin again in March, with events being held now in hubs in Kerry, Cork, Galway, Belfast and Dublin. DC Cahalane is Programme Director of First Fridays. He joins me now. DC, what exactly happens on First Fridays?
Good morning, Adam. So First Fridays is essentially, it's like having a mini half-day conference once a month. I mean, we run a series of programs from one-to-one mentoring, where a startup can get advice on sales, marketing, finance, whatever they feel the areas of expertise that they need access to. We also then run topical panels on kind of business issues or technology issues of the day. And then we finish off the morning with a keynote conversation with, a leading Irish entrepreneur who's maybe gone out there in the world and done stuff. So in the past, we've had people like, Des Traynor from Intercom, Pat Phelan, Brian Caulfield, all these kind of experienced Irish entrepreneurs that want to kind of try and, pass their knowledge back along the line to the next generation.
Has the programme had to be changed much to tailor it to startups that are based outside of Dublin, or is it pretty much similar content just now available and based in different hubs?
Yeah, I mean, it's the big thing for us with this, Adam, is the unlock. Because traditionally, I mean, this programme ran for 5 years with the support of Google, and it ran as a physical event inside in Dogpatch in the CHQ. We every month we used to see people travel up to Dublin for this particular event. I mean, imagine it's just like a training camp for a sport or something. The big unlock, obviously, is with everybody getting so comfortable over COVID, learning online, meeting online, and all that sort of stuff. That now it's unlocked. That now essentially it doesn't matter whether you're in Connemara or Kerry or Baltimore. You'll be able to access all of the content, all of the people, and that's a huge unlock for the ecosystem, because so much for years, I guess, so much because of the Dublin being the capital city, so much of that expertise was kind of locked into the capital in terms of these large tech multinationals and the experiences they had and the work they were willing to do with startups. Now, without them having to physically move from Dublin, we can kind of unlock it across the entire country.
You mentioned Google's involvement in the past. You have multinational companies involved now. What exactly is in it for them?
We do. So, I mean, the first four partners that have signed on are Microsoft, Google, Salesforce, and HubSpot, and we have others that we are talking to, and there's an open invitation for anybody to join. I mean, the big unlock for us is, that these are companies with global expertise in technology. I mean, they're the biggest technology companies in the world. And they have such a deep connection to Ireland that most of them have been here, for well over a decade. And, now we find a kind of a practical application of, their presence here in Ireland, in that, this global expertise can kind of be passed on to indigenous Irish tech companies, at a time where the startup technology businesses in Ireland are flying anyway, So
are they just looking for to nab some talent maybe and maybe get an acquisition before it gets too expensive?
I mean, look, there's probably an element. There's probably an element where they want to be close to the ecosystem. But I mean, what you find in global ecosystems worldwide, a lot of decisions on where companies locate are now based on their local startup ecosystems. Because as you said, like when companies get very, very big, they innovate usually through acquisition. And I mean, that's only a plus. Creating an environment here in Ireland of more acquisitions is only a bonus for the local ecosystem. But in general, there's a revolving door between all these things, and the stronger that one part of the ecosystem is, the better it is for everyone.
Okay, DC Cahalane, Programme Director of First Fridays at Dogpatch Labs. Thank you for that.